So, code is sort of the atomic unit of web development. And really, what it means is it's the set of instructions or commands that we can give to a computer that it can then interpret and execute in order to do something that we want it to do, right? And so it's like any command. We basically have to be very clear and define, okay, this is exactly what we want, and then it's able to go and execute. And so sometimes I think we overcomplicate code, or we think it's just this mystical property. But why don't we take a look at our computer here and see it in a little bit more detail? So first up, the first thing we need to understand is that code just lives in files. Same thing with Figma. When we're working with Figma locally on our machines, we have Figma saving files, right, to our folder directory. We're doing the same thing with code here. We're writing the code and then we're saving it inside of these files, which we can do whatever we want with. We can share them with a friend, we can upload them to a server, we can do whatever we want. So first things first, to demystify code a little bit more, it's just instructions that live inside of files. And we can write different types of code. Those are called typically programming languages, which we'll see that thought now and we'll learn a little bit more in a second here. But basically that is the basics of code, right? They're just instructions that live in files. Let's take a look at them now. I'm going to open up my code editor, and we're going to take a look now at the code in a little bit more detail. So again, all we have here, those same three files over on the left-hand side, and we've got index, main, and styles. Index.html, HTML code. And these are the instructions that we give to a browser so it can interpret and display the information. Styles, this is how it knows what the appearance of that code should be rendered as. And then in our JavaScript, any sort of interactivity or something a little bit more advanced that we want to do, we can define here. So that's it. The code, this is the set of instructions that we are giving to our computer, in this case the browser, and asking it to interpret to display the website. So that's all code is. It's just a set of instructions that live in files that we give to a computer that it can then execute and work with.